Cartel, my people, my babies, my dogs. What's going on with y'all boys, man? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Golden Ghost, and welcome back to the Golden Ghost Cartel. And today, welcome to another Dead or Alive 6 last round ranked tour guide. And for at least a little while, this is going to be the last stop. There's a couple of reasons for this. You know, that being like things like the wait time, the game essentially being the same because there's no balance patch out yet. You know, I could end up eating my words at the time of this being uploaded versus the time of this being recorded. It's currently July 17th right now. We don't have nothing. So, you know, I could be wrong. Could end up eating my dread sock. But for right now, there's no balance patch. That among other things. But the most important reason is that the current stage, at this current point in stage, there isn't too much to talk about, man. And if you've been following these guides, if you take a look back at everything that we've covered so far at a basic level of understanding, and if you've applied all of it, like, think, bro, just like looking back at this, bro, telling you to take the time to learn your character stuns, learning a decent combo to get yourself started, learn how to keep pressure on the offensive and creating different flowcharts, keeping your opponent guessing, understanding defense, learning how to hold, learning how to block, understanding how to create whiffs with the movement like holding up back or 7 or by wave dashing, understanding how to punish by throwing the opponent instead of going for attack every time if they're negative enough, and then learning and understanding the meter, you know, knowing how to not only just sidestep attack but also empty step to allow yourself more options after evading a move, knowing when and when not to go for a break hold and a break blow. If you've taken the time to learn all of that, then at this point you'll already go pretty far in the game. The main things that's holding you back from going into like the higher ranks, even beyond the A rank, is simply due to the lack of people that are playing the game, especially outside of peak hours since there's no crossplay. At the time of me recording this, despite me stopping at the A rank, most of the high level players have continued grinding on the rank mode. You know, salute to y'all, bro. And they're currently in the S, U's, and star rank ranges, and I will get there eventually, but I intend to take my time with the ranked mode until we get a patch that substantially gives 6 last round its own identity that makes it worth playing over 6 vanilla, because right now there's literally just no incentive to right now. Literally not. You're just paying a bunch of money for the same game with some new skins and stuff. And the new skins are cool, the new stages are cool, and the game looks good, but at a fundamental like gameplay standpoint, it's the same game. But that's just me being me. That's my personal gauge on it. I'm not here to sit here and complain for 20-30 minutes, bro. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to give you guys nice little tips to help you guys improve before I commentate on what I could be doing better in these matches. So let's go ahead and do that, bro. So what should we be doing now? Well, once you've learned and applied everything else that we've discussed so far, the main tip that I can tell you as a player is to optimize your character. If you want to play and improve at the game, it will only make sense to learn how to maximize them. Take a step back and just take a look at what you're doing, even down to your combos. Ask yourself these questions, man. Could you be doing more damage in your combos? Or are you taking the opportunities to get the extra damage with the stages? DOA 6 is a game with crazy stage hazards that can lead to a lot of extra damage without the cost of any meter if you're optimal. Are you taking advantage of that? Do you have an effective game plan for Oki? Do you plan to end your combos with a hard knockdown to try and get some force techs? Or are you going to hit them with a close hit? You know, to just blow them out and get like maximum damage that you can get? Or are you hoping that you can put them in a situation where they'll automatically tech up and you can get a reset stun attempt? You know, think about your character's poking, you know, just the buttons you're using to try and get stuns and stuff that are happening on and off a block. Are you doing moves and strings that are safe? Are you doing them that are -5 and below to keep yourself safe from guaranteed throws? Things like these are all things that you're going to want to be thinking about and keeping in mind from this point forward, because you understand how you play your character from a feel perspective, but at a certain point after applying all these things, you are going to hit a plateau if you don't understand your character at a more optimal fundamental level, just because you're going to be missing opportunities to take damage, missing opportunities to get nasty combos off or get hazards and stuff like that, or putting them in dirty setups. If you're not taking the opportunity to do these things, you're hindering yourself once you get to this point. And once you're at this point, only by optimizing the damage, the pokes, the mix-ups, the Okis, the free cancels, the stuns, and by, most importantly, like I've been saying, keeping yourself unpredictable as a player. Your best ability in DOA is unpredictability. You do all that, and you will go much farther than S rank. You'll get S or U pretty easily just by keeping up the grind. There are a few other topics that I can go over when I do the S, U, and star rank guides eventually, such as like learning matchups, learning fuzzies, learning frame data. But in the meantime, Emery already has guides on like the fuzzies and the frame data, even to like from beginner to it like an advanced perspective, you know. So that should already be more than efficient. That should be more than sufficient for you, because he explains these things at a level that goes far beyond what I can explain beyond the character that I play, if that makes sense. You know, if I'm not talking about Lisa, I can't really talk about frames at a super advanced level. I can only give you the super basic stuff, right? As far as matchups go, it's a case-by-case basis. I'm still at a point where I'm trying to learn matchups myself, but to help out, there are plenty of other character guides that are out there. Like I said, again, Emery, but also Force of Nature and Ultima also have videos out there that teach you how to deal with stuff, and then character guides in general that will give you a good idea of things that you should be looking out for and things that you should be trying to figure out. You know, okay, this is a really go-to move, this is what I should be trying to learn how to deal with, type deal. And also, Emery's trying to work on a little thing on how to beat certain characters as well, like little guys for that too. So, you know, just a lot of different things that are being moved, a lot of wheels that are being turned out there. Something's gonna turn up with how to deal with certain characters, but when we do get to that point over here, I'll go over how to like learn matchups at a basic level. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys right now, man. Optimize, bro. You guys should be trying to play the character that you chose, and learn how to optimize damage, optimize setups, optimize your mix-ups, and basically come up with a whole different branch of options to keep your flowchart away from just being something that's one setup that's going to get held once a person figures it out. But yeah, that's all I got. Let's get into these matches, man. Alright, we got the launch. That's gonna be wall tech, and then I got the body splash right there immediately. This is what I'm talking about when I say optimizing, bro. This is all optimization. I'm optimizing for every different situation. I knew he was gonna try to block right there or try to bait out the side steps, so that's why I went for a throw. But let's real quick, bro, about who I'm fighting, bro. This is Gahak Ball, bro. This is what, oh my dude, bro, dude. Alright, bro. Oh my god, real quick before I even get into that, can I just go back real quick for a hot second, man? Dude, doubt, bro, I can't go no further without addressing this, bro. There's no way I can't, bro. Look at how this round was, bro. Look, Kokoro was well on in between her move, bro. Dude, if this isn't the best example of they need to do something about the Sabaki and this fucking break blow, I don't know what will, my nigga. Bro, let me go back one more time. Bruh, there's no way I deserve to hit him with a whole Sabaki break blow after that. He literally hit me. He hit my leg with the low. Look. He tapped me. And I still had enough time to not only mash, but it goes through his fucking move. They need to nerf this shit, man. Take the Sabaki out of the shit, bro. Like, bro, this shit, like, dude, there's no reason why the shit is able to function. There's no reason why I should be able to do this. Bro, like, that was the most burgerish shit I've ever done in this game, bro. Straight burger, bro. Straight extra burger. Angus beef, 100%. Because that shit was crazy, bro. What the fuck, man? Alright. Anyways, bro, I really need to get that ran out, bro. They really need to do something about this fucking break blow in this game. But yeah, man, quick little thing about who this even is, bro. This is Gahak Ball we're talking about. For those of y'all that don't know, Gahak Ball, when it comes to DOA in the EU, there's a few specific names, bro. There's Snow, there's Gahak Ball, there's Shigeharu. Shigeharu is probably one of the best Tina players that EU has to offer. Gahakball can play with a whole plethora of characters. He's focusing on Kokoro right now. And then Snow also plays, I believe plays FaZe and Zack. Snow plays a bunch of characters too also. He also plays Rachel, I believe, too. But yeah, it's Gahakball's one of them ones. Gahakball's one of them ones. Very, 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 very strong. Arguably one, like I said, one of the top players that the EU has to offer. So this is not representative of a B rank, A rank match. This is more representative of like some U star rank shit. I'm not gonna lie. Everything that's going on is some very high level technical shit that's going on. And this is what I was talking about, bro. That first week, bro, was a damn bloodbath because everybody was fucking going at it, bro, in these ranks. And Gahakball, his rank was so damn high. People would, like, you would think he's not getting off the game. You would think this man 24 hours with this shit. But yeah, this was all off 1 week. 1 week of playing. And then after this, the player base really started to, like, it's really hard to find games. It feels like DOA 6 vanilla again, where you get like one match every 10, 15, 20 minutes. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I've sat through worse. Like, I play Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I had to sit for like 30 minutes on that shit. Naruto, I used to have to wait a long time before I stopped playing that shit. Naraka, I used to have to wait a long time. Like, all these games I play got long ass wait times, bro. So this is DOA just does not feel bad by comparison, but I could definitely understand why anybody else has like a rough ass time, bro, like with these wait times. Sometimes I gotta get away with doing some unsafe shit right there. All right, here we go. What we doing? Mashing the back H plus K. Kokoro is a very hard character for me to navigate because you have to know, you have to be very precise on when you mash, because Kokoro, if you hold the block, and I think that's why I have a problem with her, because I'm a person that I like to block. I like to block against certain people, just trying to figure out what they do and then punishing accordingly with either strikes or throws, depending on how unsafe it is, getting my buttons out. But Kokoro can simply just do that shit. She can do 2 hits and then she's doing a throw in between her string. And if you're not privy that she's gonna do that and instantly trying to mash after, you're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get smoked because you're just gonna keep getting throw looped over and over again. A good low hold to avoid the high right there. Got me in the stun. Tried to throw that. That's not unsafe. Tried to do that. Tried to do a break hold, and then I end up getting thrown. Now I just blew meter. Luckily, it's not that bad. I still have some meter left. Got the long distance 1 PP. Now we're playing Nooch. Trying to get that backhand off, but I whiffed. Now I was able to get that. I was banking on the fact that was a risky ass play, because if you miss that shit, if the person knows to duck right there and is expecting to duck, you can and will get fucked up, bro. Well, here comes that boy, official Cardi boy, bro, or official Art boy. My bad, I called him Cardi boy. He got his name in all caps, so it'll be fucking me up. Now Art boy is very interesting because his Tina in a lot of ways reminds me of Shigeru. Kind of reminds me of Shigeru in a lot of ways, because these damn advance holes, and this man will loop you. He will loop the fuck out of you if you let him. So best thing to deal with Tina is to not let her get started, because if you let her get started, she's gonna put you in some nasty shit. She's gonna put you in some nasty shit. So you kind of gotta know you kind of gotta understand what the player's doing. Little tidbit on why I kind of understand how to deal with Lisa, or not deal with Lisa, how I understand how to deal with Tina the way that I do, is kind of because I played her once upon a time. So like at the ass end of DOA 5 last round and vanilla DOA 6, before Rachel and Momiji were DLC characters, this was before I even played Lisa or picked her up for that matter, I was playing Tina. I was playing Tina because I wanted a grappler. I like characters that can throw, but I don't like sacrificing speed for that throw. DOA has always had like that healthy medium for me. That was a nice low right there. See what I mean though? The moment that Tina gets started, it's hard to stop her, bro. The key is just to not let her get on a roll, because once she starts doing shit like this, you gotta do something. Well, normally I know saying not to think is not really the best thing to say, but you just gotta make decisions on the fly. You gotta not even really fully try to like process what's going on. You just gotta kind of move by like you have ultra instinct or something. Make a decision before you even do that shit, and then that's kind of how you deal with that. Now there is certain ways you can fight. Like there's certain things that have direct answers to them. Like there's certain things that Tina has that are unsafe that you can directly deal with. When she does guard breaks, sidestep attack, or fuzzy. Then she has that ass move. You can just hold kick and avoid that shit. No punish right there. That should have been a low throw out of me. Got the launch though. I'm optimizing for damage against the wall. Did not guess correctly right there. Decided to take that gut stun. I'm trying to maintain the pressure, because when you leave Tina to her own devices, she's going to go ham on you. She's gonna go ham on you. If you have the means to outspeed Tina, then fucking outspeed Tina. But yeah, Cardi, bro, yeah, that man had that 11 win streak. I went ahead and grabbed that up, bro. That gave me a bunch of points, and it allowed me to get this nice little rank up match you're seeing right now. Utilizing my spacing, one thing that Lisa really excels as a spacing. There goes that optimized throw, and then the waking up with a flying kick. I went ahead and caught that, and I got the side switch tech. Do I cash out the break blow? No, I just get the regular throw out. Oh, and then I get the body splat. Oh man. Oh yeah, I was feeling myself a little bit. It started getting a little chip chop right now, but it is what it is. Still got the deja vu off. Another really good move on Lisa there. That charge hit, and oh my god, back to back Grace. Damn, I did our boy like that. I don't remember doing our boy like that. Oh man, got the break hold, nice, and the hold immediately. That was nice. Doing a low, trying to wake up kick. Wake up kicking is risky though, because our boy was doing a bunch of advanced holds earlier. You can no longer get the what's the name, the guaranteed off the wall with that 4-4-T. Oh my goodness, goes. Dude, back H plus K, bro. What are you doing, man? 4 H plus K, bruh. That man was 1 pixel away. You trying to style and shit, man. Stop styling, gang. Damn. You ain't ranked, bro. Get them points, bro. Get them points and get out. But yeah. I completely forgot what I was even saying. But yeah, you can't let Tina get started for real. Cannot let her get started. Okay, now this set right here was very interesting, because I actually lost this set against this Helena. But this set was so dope. It was a lot of high level stuff going on right now on this match that I wanted to show it off anyway. I don't know if you guys can actually hear the music. I'm actually going to turn it up just a little bit, because I am talking. I do got my ducking on. I'm just going to turn it up just a little bit. That's cool with y'all. Did not mean to pause that right there. My fault. Try to get the launcher, get break held. But yeah, I really like this set, and I want to show it to y'all anyway, because even though I lost, this set could have really gone either way. It was dead ass came to one mix up. And you guys will see as the set progresses. Here we go, because I remember this specifically. Yep. Got the back throw. Try to do backhand, but she's in vocal hold. Very tough thing to deal with in this matchup, because what the fuck was that damage? Very interesting thing to deal with in this matchup, because Lisa's best buttons are highs, even though she does have mids that are like really good, like her 6 PK, her 3K, obviously, and stuff like that. But Bokuho is gonna go through a lot of like the buttons to get like the mix-ups, like the jabs. I can't get my jab mixed up like that unless I commit her to the block, you know. What a hole. And then I ran into that. I tried to hurry up and hit her after, but the back H plus K catches her anyway. We spent a lot of time in this danger zone too, by the way. Catches the back KK. Yup. 6KK against the wall. Tried to do a back turn throw, but then I got wake up kicked, and then somehow I was front facing again, even though I spun around. That's what I've talked about with that optimization. Helena going for optimal. Getting the break blow, cashing it out. Mink. There you go, and got that round. Now that was very, very convincing. That was a convincing first game. But you're gonna see that Let It Burn ain't no hoe. This ain't gonna be no easy cakewalk, bro. because I was right here, bro. I was right here at this B plus, bro. I was trying to get this rank up, bro. I was trying to get this rank up, and this rank up took longer than I thought, because I thought I was gonna get it right here, right now. But that shit, bro, ended up taking longer than I anticipated, bro. Look at this shit, man. You're gonna see this adaptation from Helena, bro, and it was just really dope to see. It was really dope to see. This was a really fun set. All right, here we go. Knee, good hold. Dodges the mid wake up kick with the Boko stance, stuns me up. I'm getting launched. Close hit into the wall, and then I thought I was gonna get launched again, so I instantly went for the break hold, and then I got thrown immediately. Try to do kick, jab, jab. Look, bro, look. You see the ducking? You see the movement, bro? Like, come on, man. You see the options on full display, bro. Bokuho. Here we go. Bound up, close hit. That was another good thing that this Helena player was doing too. I was getting launched with unorthodox moves, and I was still getting full weight converted with it. Oh, and that's death. Yep, that is death out of me. There we go. Jabbed up. I managed to get the hold, I guess, correctly on the hold now. And then the special wake up, bro. The special wake up was dirty. Run up throw. What we doing? Mid wake up kick. Jab, jab. Got the low. Trying to get a beta throw after that, and I could not get it to go. Mashed me out, and I'm getting comboed. Do a back H plus K because I'm not trying to get Oki. This Helena I seen was going for a lot of Oki scenarios on after I get up. So I'm just trying to get myself out of there. This time I'm blocked. I don't know how I was able to block that. I could have sworn that was guaranteed once you get that, but I guess not. Caught out Boko, and then I tried to get a break blowout. I tried to get musty, but I got hit out of it. But yeah, as you can see, this ain't gonna be no easy little cakewalk. Helena ain't one to sleep on, bro. This Helena, this Let It Burn, decent Helena, and I'm getting launched from peak range, bro. All right, caught him right there. You're going back in the danger zone. Launched him again. Tried to do some optimal hazard stuff in the tech. Instead, I got optimal back. Oh my goodness! You see the damage right now. Insane damage from Helena right there. Man, the counter action to my action, bro. The power laying on the ground, but then back H plus K interferes with the grab because she was definitely going for another grab. Man, tip range right there on the hit. Must have extended my hurt box when I tried to go for something. That's going to be another close hit. Oh, no close hit, but I did get the wall. PKK, back up. Trying to get some more stuns. I get held up right there. What we doing? Get stunned. Launch. Another close hit. One more mix up. I do a sidestep attack right there. Blocking the wake up kick, immediately go for the offensive hold to try and avoid some buttons on wake up, and then the run up block, and then a punch. So 1-1, man, 1-1. You can see how it went from one side to me, one side to Let It Burn, and now we're about even right now. Oh, good hold right there. The wake up kick right there against the wall. I managed to get up, avoid the combo, and now I'm able to do that. This time I just do 1P and I don't press again. The reason why I don't press again, I was anticipating that high hold right there to try and continue my stun like that. But as you can see, even though I anticipated, I still ended up on the losing side, and then once again I get thrown immediately right there. So now I'm on the back foot, man. I gotta figure something out. Nice hold right there out of me. Got the down kick, making her get up. There you go, the anticipated hold, stunning me up again. And when you stun against Helena, you stun for like 5 years. There you go. Side switch tech. And I did some bull right there. I'm pretty sure that's not what I wanted to do, because I ain't never did no shit like that before in my life. Got, some delay frames, just a couple of delay frames right there, and I was able to close it out with that. But here we go. That's what happens when you play online, man. Them delay frames be hidden. But this round is gonna cost everything, man. So right now it's not looking good for me. See, can I make this work? I got 6K. She does not know you can low throw punish that. That's fine. Actually works out in my favor. I'm not going to tell them until the end of the match. 6PK. I got to do something though. Tried to do break blow, and then I end up throwing, and then I use this to my advantage. Try to do mine, and then it does not go through. I don't know why it didn't go through. I'm not dead yet, though. Get the wake up kick, get the backflip, and then look at that, dude. If I would have just went for the mid, she would have died. If I would have went for the mid, she would have died. That was a great set, though, nonetheless. But here we go. Against Zahime. Zahime is a Reign of the Gods participant. Not only is Zahime a Reign of the God participant, Zahime is the #1 phase 4 on the PC DOA 6 last round ranking table right now. #1 phase 4. So, like I said, bro, Gahak Ball, that Let It Burn guy, Zahime, I'm not fighting no ass right now. These are like, these are some high level motherfuckers, bro, that are up here, man. These are some high level motherfuckers. So, I'm out here. I was out there fighting for my life, bro. I was out there in them ranked trenches fighting for my life out there, man. But here we go. Getting launched, getting comboed up. I'm just getting repeatedly stunned. It's just constantly holding. And then I get up into another throw. That's one thing I learned about while I was adapting to this matchup, the Zahime. I get up and I'm getting thrown. If I'm not getting advance held, I'm getting thrown immediately on wake up. So at a certain point, I'm going to start just waking up and I'm going to start throwing my strings out so that way I can avoid all that shit. Because I'm not trying to get thrown, but I'm also not trying to get constantly just held all the time. So I'm going to still be doing wake up kicks, but at a certain point, I'm definitely going to be trying to get out some other things. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to try to avoid getting, I got advance held again. I'm definitely going to try to avoid losing my advantage once I get it. Because once I lose my advantage, like FaZe is another character like, kind of similar to Tina, where once she gets started, it's very hard to stop her. It's just, you got the added stress of phase 4 being a 9-framer. And then another thing too, I don't know how people are able to, yeah, there goes that match. Zahime took that in very convincing fashion. But one thing too about phase 4, despite what I just said about her being hard to stop, despite what I said with her once she gets started, on top of her being a 9-framer is hard to deal with, I'm not really too sure how you're able to even effectively play neutral with her, because I wanted to pick up phase 4 myself personally, but every time I play with her, bro, outside of just doing jabs, how are you even supposed to play neutral? How are you even supposed to secure a stun with her ass without doing some mad unsafe shit? Alright, here we go. You see the wave dashing to avoid that wake up kick? Let's go back right there, bro. I liked that shit, bro. Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. I want some sexiness on the screen. I need to make sure that sexiness gets noticed real quick. Let me commentate for real. Alright, here we go. Trying to hold. See, that time I waited for the hold to come out before I started my offense. Did a combo. Got the back body splash. That's plus 17. Can't do nothing about that. You should have interrupted my frames. Do the combo. And all that wave dashing to avoid that into a P plus K to get me plus again. Here we go. And then another throw after, bro. Throw punishing after the P plus K, P plus K. Man, love that, bro. That was a good, bro. That was a good ass round. I'm locked in. Got another body splash, plus 17. Nice sidestep that time, avoiding all that shit. You can also sidestep attack the body splash too, which is why that shit's not broken. That move is mad linear. You just need to. Lisa's very mental plus frame heavy, but here we go. I don't mess around and let phase get started. Now I gotta stop her. Getting jabbed up, getting stunned up, and that's gonna fucking hurt. Yep. One round apiece. Trying to jab in the back turn. Yep, now I'm getting comboed up. Another 6-6K teleport. Get up. Then use 3K on wake up. Using a delayed body splash into the offensive hold. This time I get thrown. Got coochie in my face. Then I get advance held. This might be death for me, actually. Yeah, break blow. Yeah, that might be death. No, it's not death. Not death. And then the run up backhand, bro. And I can start this round. I got mad advantage. I got all the meter. Zahime has none of the meter. I'm expecting a No, I'm doing tech. Gotta hold. I tried to get very cheeky with that break blow. Got another throw punish right there. Into the down kick on, down kick so that you can't try to wake up kick me, bro. And get that round off. In hindsight, looking back at that, I would have did a break blow. Did another stun. I would have did another stun. Did a fatal rush. Did another launch, and then I would have just tried to maximize that damage. Because that was a very unoptimal round, but it didn't matter because I closed that out. So here we go. Wake up kick. Got the low. The reason why I keep going for that is because that's the most damaging combo in Lisa's bag, because it gives a hard knockdown and it gives a two-way mix. If they don't tech up, then they run the risk of me doing a raw body splash, which does damage before I even finish the animation. And then if they do tech up, then they have to worry about a regular body splash. Or they have to worry about another mix that I might have if they tech up. I might wait for them to tech up and then do a throw. Nice side step attack right there. This match is going really quick compared to the other match. I'm just kind of like not letting Zahime play her game right now with this phase. I'm comboing up right now. And this time I did the full damage, and I got the greasy ass offensive hold right there. So looking pretty good. I can afford to take all this damage just off the fact that I got the extra damage. And then right there, I should have thrown. I should have did a throw, but I still got it either way. If I would have did a throw, that would have been guaranteed damage. That was a no punish out of me. But I got the damage. I got the kill, and I got the rank up, man. And that's about it, bro. That's really all that she wrote for right now, man. Thank you for sticking through these rank guides, bro. I have a Lisa guide, an updated Lisa guide that's going to be coming when we get our first balance update that talks about the glitch throw that was patched in the last in this installment compared to how it was in DOA 6 vanilla, because that's the only thing they wanted to patch on release. We're going to talk about your different options now that it's been patched, and then we're also going to talk about, like I said, any balance changes when that happens. But I'm not going to commit myself to doing one of those until we get a new balance update, like that actually adjusts something about the character that we're playing right now. Because I'm not gonna just make a video over one change, So especially not the game hasn't changed so far, so it just kind of is what it is right now. That being said, be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna put these in a playlist along with some other stuff to help you guys improve at DOA 6 last round. I kind of try to make things. I'm not a super technical guy. I haven't played this game at the absolute top level yet. Nor do I ever try to or try to portray myself as such. But I've been playing this game for 10 years. I've been playing since DOA 5U as a casual, and been on the more competitive side for about close to about maybe like a year and a half now. So it's been a fun journey. It's been a fun ride. But until we get some extra, this is it for right now. So with all that being said, man, thank y'all for sticking around for me up to this point, bro. This has been your boy Golden Ghost. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys do all the things that the algorithm likes. And with all that being said, man, GGC, we the best team in the league, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Deuces.